Hey folks, Quilly Team here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 6. We are playing as Vietnam on Deity difficulty here with epic speed, and our plan is still to pop out a few more settlers and try to grab some land. If we could actually get a settler in this area, I just realized everything in the north might be all us. It's possible that there's more to the continent over here and there's another actual civilization, but that's not really what it feels like. Let's see what happens when we go to the next turn. Hopefully no one decides to start warring us. Alright, we finished the builder over here. I wonder if I slap another settler in this spot. Although we do have Liang over here, so we could keep spamming settlers. And then there's these tile improvements too. I'm very curious. I think we need to start planning for these preserves because I think we can do some really interesting things with it. Maybe I'll get a monument for some loyalty, and also we can get some border pressure over here. How much money do I have? We could consider buying some tiles. It'd be nice if we could get the cattle. The problem is we won't have enough money to buy both. We could still buy a tile forward. Could buy this one, build a preserve here, which will culture bomb and take some extra tiles and might be a little faster. Maybe we just consider doing that next turn. I think I kind of like that idea. Let's put a turn in, say, a monument. And then come back to this next turn. Archeruni, you're just going to chill out here for a sec. We still want to improve... Oh, now that's interesting. Can I upgrade? I'm betting the answer is no, but... Or maybe you... Is it possible you build the Monopoly building on top of a plantation? I haven't done it yet! Still here. At this point, you guys have been playing it for a few days, but not, you know, it hasn't come out yet as I'm recording this, so there's lacking some info. Okay, we got our wild cards, which are really good. So we should probably, I think, yeah, we can afford to drop Limitani, which we're going to do. I'm going to start running Inspiration. Colonization, I think, is still serving us well. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to come over here. Not purchase, change city production. Oh, it's interesting that it doesn't give us our buy button here. So if I purchase this tile, oh wait, how do you? Be nice if you could right click and get. Oh, you. Wait, you can't Civilopedia entry things that are grayed out. But you can right-click the rest? Okay, that's weird. What's the, preserve? Can it be built adjacent to the city center? Oh, I guess this is counting as a specialty district. And we can only place specialty districts on forests, rainforest, and marshes. Now, beauty is going to be important. Mines do bring it down. Maybe we'll wait. Yeah, I was going to say we can't purchase that one, which is fine. What do we want to do then? Yeah, I guess I was thinking, for some reason I was thinking the preserve might not be a specialty district. It might have an exception to that. But I guess not. So actually, if we take a look at the campus situation, yeah, there's not a particularly valuable one. Holy Site, same thing. Commercial Hub actually wouldn't do too badly. Because we can build it on here. And we can open up some trade routes. And it doesn't actually get rid of the rainforest. I think it's worth starting the Commercial Hub, actually. I think it's going to be quite good for us. I don't think there's anything we're rushing the same way in the Civic Tree now. We can probably just pick up Military Tradition because we've got it boosted already. And that's going to be fine. Okay. Send envoys. We are running the policy where we get first envoy counts for 2. So we'll send it to Kabul or Mexico City, about the same. We're building a unit right now. It doesn't say military units, so... Well, we'll see. We're going to be building some military units. We got to get our archers. Okay, so I can build this. Build improvement industry. So this tile... So you upgrade. Okay, that's interesting, because most improvements you can't just put directly on top of another improvement. What you have to do is remove the old one. So we had 2 plantations, and then we replaced 1 plantation with the industry. Man, that is a strong tile, though. Okay, I really like this new game mode. Really, really, really like it. It's quite cool, and I can't wait until we get to corporations. I mean, there's no reason we don't farm this. And you over here, I think I'm going to put you in these trees. Well, okay, we're still buddies with Hami. We're going to have to keep an eye on him, though, because the second he stops being our buddy, we're going to have to make sure to reinforce this city. We could build a little farming triangle here, which might not be a bad idea, because I don't think we're ending up with a preserve in this area. We don't have the adjacency bonuses to farms yet, but we will soon. I like the idea of settling here, so we're going to do that. Oh, there we go. New settlement on a new colony. We get the Eureka to sailing as well. I don't think we're going to mess around here. We're going to go straight into ancient walls with a fair amount of paranoia. Tile-wise, let's have you focus on food for now. Not that that stone was a bad tile, especially if we're going to improve it soon. I will look elsewhere for future development. We should actually be able to maintain this promise fairly easily. Now, this actually wouldn't be the worst Petra. If we got these 3 tiles, that's the problem. I don't know if we will. We build the Petra on the flat part, and then we get 2... is this a desert hill? No, Plains Hill. But we get 2 desert hills, and I think that would be enough to be worthwhile. I just don't think we're going to get all of these desert tiles. Of course, remember, we've got another desert over here. It could happen. Hey, feudalism. Perfect. We're going to finish a tech and a civic on the same turn. You think I'm copying you? Okay. I think there's still one person we could use diplomatic league on. I guess it makes sense to keep it then. Colonization, scientist. Nope, we're all good with that. We don't need general points, great general points per turn. We've got the boost here. I don't know. I kind of want to get lumber mill. I wonder if we're going to accelerate it or not. We have to start with the watermill. All of our cities can basically build watermills. Is that okay? Hanging gardens. That's fine. Religion is spreading. That's okay too. We're not making our own religion. We actually are going to have a fair amount of faith production. Yeah, you're just going to chill over here to do a little barbarian busting to our east. So there's some room here where something can spawn, but I guess that'll be okay. Lots of iron in the north. When this trade route is done, we'll probably have it come out from Trocue. Probably, I'm sure this. I'm not pronouncing any of these correct, but you know. Let's get a watermill started, because that's a Eureka we could definitely use. And yeah, what I think we're gonna do is we are gonna drop a city over here. It's interesting that it's suggesting on the stone. Also suggesting over here. What's nice, this freshwater lake, so we'll get the housing bonus. I mean, is there anything we're doing this? We don't care about a canal, because the lake doesn't actually have an effect. This would have a little less overlap over here. It still gets the fish. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to just put it over here. Wow, can work a lot of stone. It will prevent any other city from spawning in this area. It'll be pretty secure from things. I think I kind of like that. Let's move you out over here, just to spot against barbarians. I mean, it's going to be semi-unescorted, but it should be all right. Not worried about India starting anything, probably. That is a lot of money. I don't like feeding you stuff to make military units with. Oh, I was inverting this. It's a one-time deal. No, I'm going to turn that down. At some point, we will need some walls, just to make sure. Even if Gandhi doesn't start anything, there could be like joint wars and things like that. That would be all pretty miserable. We can have an empanada. Delicious. I don't think that's what we want to go for right now. I think we might need to start a little bit of military production. Let the city rebuild its population a wee bit. We're going to want to get the Thon down soon. What are we looking for? That's a really good question that I don't know the answer to. We're not running a Gauge for the production boost, which is too bad, but we do need to get our archers down. Because we want 2 more archers so that we can get the Eureka for the crossbow tech, and then we can upgrade these guys to crossbow. Well, not crossbows, to our unique unit, in fact. I think it's a good idea to get a couple units going. Unless I just want a watermill here first, too. Just for a little extra production and things. It's something we're going to want at some point. I think I will go for an archer. Science-wise, we're actually doing pretty good. Considering Deity, like, we're actually keeping pace, literally, with Hami, and we're not far behind with Gandhi. Now, I'm sure they're going to kick up a little bit more as they get more of their campuses up a little faster. We could settle in here. How do we even get there? Yeah, I don't even know if that's walkable. We did promise we wouldn't sell it too close to him. Probably this area would be fine, but I think what I might do is start dropping some cities over here. Now, I don't know exactly where we'll end up yet. Because we want this wonder as well. It doesn't show me yields when I've got the settler selected. That's unfortunate. I think here. I think I like that idea. There, you go stand over here. Well, maybe I gotta keep a bit of an eye back here still. Just to make sure. Needs more housing. That's fine. We'll get ourselves some amber. Don't we have another amber? We do, so we can monopolize. I don't know if we can build the industry at the sea. But we can industry over here. Did we just find a goodie hut? Oh, wow. We do still have to send some people on Auto Explore. Let me just wait here. Oh, yeah, we get the extra vision. No. I'm getting confused. It's not. We don't get extra vision from being on the forest. We get extra vision from our unique unit. Yeah, I like the idea of settling here. I think it's going to be quite fun. Hello, Mytho. Let's go straight into a monument. Yeah. How's your tiles? Yeah, what we'll do is we'll keep a food focus on here. I might go straight into a market over here with the idea that we'll get a second trade route going, which I think would be pretty valuable. Bunch of extra faith, okay. You can just stay there, that's going to be fine. Lots of units moving around, keeps making me nervous, but I think it's okay. Yeah, let's go straight into the market to get another trade route. We could upgrade you to sword. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Jibble Barkle. Good for him. Yeah, I think I like this place. And then we get more era score. And I don't think I need to rush the walls over here. I might just go, like, or watermill just for some extra food. It'll be nice when we improve the wheat as well. We're going to need another slew of builders soon. I don't think we need to stick around here. What I might do is just hang out up here, Barbarian Bust, and then spot for our future settlers. Now, we're still running colonization even though we're not building settlers right now. I think I am going to... We're going to keep going with the greed element. We're going to get another settler going there. And upgrade you to a swordman. Yes, please. Oh, we completed a city quest. Nice. Construction Eureka. Nice. Build a wonder. Yeah, we're just going to power through that one. That's going to be okay. We're going to build one more archer here. That'll complete that. We still have the... Yes, the first one gets doubled, so we'll send it to Mexico City. We'll be able to cancel that afterwards. Holy site, holy site. It's not showing me what this mission is. Train a spearman. Okay. Let's just take a peek down here. We won't be able to go through the borders right now, but that's okay. Tons of things finishing. Excellent. We'll research construction, because if we have construction, we can get the boost here. We're never going to found a religion, so we'll just research that as is. That's going to be okay. You want some of my Diplo power. You'll give me money per turn. That sounds great. Let's do it. Let's maybe you could chill out and stop hating me for a bit. That would be nice. Yeah, stick around over here. I mean, I'm not really worried too much. Oh, we got open borders out of this too. Hey, Coupe! Yeah, where are you? Oh, we didn't actually change, capital information. All right. Claim our first great person, a great scientist, Eureka for some things. They're completed, instead completes the quest. Okay, well, I don't think there's any reason not to grab that, unless we already had all those completed, which would be annoying. Could have double checked, I suppose. I don't think I'm going to move forward. Well, we'll take a little peek. And then over here, and then we'll just come back to our own territory. Oh, hello, Barbarian. What we'll do... That would end my turn. I'll move forward by 1. And shoot you. It'll make it a little easier for us to follow. And figure out where his Barbarian encampment is. So yeah, you chill over there. Boom. Celestial Navigation, Engineering, Mathematics, all Eureka. Lovely. And yeah, go and park yourself back here. And may as well go there, because we'll end up with just as much movement because of our unique ability. We'll go here for vision. Oh, Fountain of Youth! Well, alright, it might be nice to settle there. I don't like that it'll stretch out our territory a lot and make it really hard for us to defend. You kind of want to make a, like as kind of a round or a square of a set of cities as you can, minimizing the distance between each one of your cities as much as possible. We can get our first preserve up. I think this is going to be great, because all these adjacent tiles should actually be quite lovely. Let's do it. I think this preserve is going to be really strong. Right, you were building the archer. So you got the swordman over there. Actually, we'll stick a unit over here, because we're going to want to settle there. We want to do some barbarian spotting. So there's got to be a barbarian encampment over here. Indeed, there is. I'm going to move up over here rather than shoot first. That is such a good wonder, though. We did get hurt. Should be okay. Oh, our friendship. So the problem here is we'll get the kill, but we won't clear out the encampment. But I guess it's going to have to be alright. Let's stay friends. Awesome. So we've got some things we could research that we have boosts for, including the Petra. But I'm also wondering about revealing Niter. Because I don't know if we're going to be building an aqueduct, so I think we can probably just assume we can power through this just fine, which I think is what we're going to do. All right, plenty of religion happening. Hopefully there's enough, religious competition that the AI is not going to, like, win a religious victory. I don't think I've ever seen the AI come close to doing that, but it could be a little annoying if it were to happen. Plus 25% faith yield in host city. Maybe I should have built it somewhere else for the maximized faith. Thing is, if we build a preserve over here, it's going to have a lot of faith generation, so it's probably fine. We're actually close to a golden age. I'm not sure if there's something we can do that would actually cause it to happen, though. Well, if we got our unique building down, that would do it, but... Now, the Thon wants to be adjacent to other districts. Well, I'll build it here. I'll be able to put a district here, because we can build districts on rainforests. There's already a district here. Not as good positioning, though. What I could do is we could build a Thon here. Dom can build another Thon here. Yeah, alright. Let's do that. Increase trade route capacity. Oh yeah, we'll definitely want to build another trade unit. Where the hell did this barbarian come? Oh, right over there. Son of a bitch. It's probably been there for a bit and I didn't even notice. Let's come back this way. I'm not going to want to move the settler out by himself. Let's build another trader. Let's wait a turn before I move you. And then our trade route, I think... Oh, you are growing quickly. But I think I'm still going to transfer you over here, because it'll be nice to have a road connecting these two, because there's a fair amount of distance involved. You're just going to be put on alert, because you're here to do some barbarian busting in this area. You'll just fortify until healed, then we'll see. We'll probably just leave you in the city. And yeah, we need another wave of builders pretty desperately. This guy's already awake, which is going to be a huge problem for us. I might need to bring you back over here, actually. I might need to bring a lot of forces, depending on how quickly they start spamming units and what type of unit they start spamming. I think what I'll do is I'll just send the settler north here. He won't be able to reach me here because of the ring of trees, and at least we can get something down. Unless... Oh, I can't ninja that anymore. Well, maybe, but not really. There's a city over here, so it will be kind of difficult. No trade routes are in place. We could go here, but it might be nice to set up another trade camp. Might be a lot of cash here. I did want the road, though. I think I'll run it to Mytho, because it's going to set up a huge road along the way. And that might be very convenient for us. It gets us a little food and production, which is generally what I prefer. Maori's chilling out over here. We got our walls up, which is nice. I think we are going to start going with builders. We'll change our policy back to Ilkham over here. We can take out colonization. I don't think he actually went back to his camp, which is interesting. Now, in terms of settlement, we get fresh water over here, but we might be leaving out some sea resources. Yeah, just stay on alert in this area. Okay, I'm less worried. I don't think this thing is actually counting as being awoke. The scout's alerted, but I don't think anything else is happening. Because he's not moving back here. He might in a second, though. He could this turn. We're not going to be able to pop this one either because of the river crossing. Again, we can kill a unit, but we won't actually be able to get the gold or the era score out of it, which is kind of frustrating. We drop colonization. We're going to pick up Ilkham. We can drop Diplomatic League. We'll play Charismatic Leader instead. We'll keep Inspiration. That's going to be okay. Normal age. Let's do this. Okay, construction is done. Envoy, we've got one. The second tier, none of these is something we can actually use. The library will be something we can take advantage of, but not yet. So I'll just hold on to my my guy, since it doesn't really matter. I feel like I'm going to move to the coast here to just do a little scout before we place it down for maximum information. See, I can cross the river, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to get credit for popping this, which is really annoying. We'll get the XP for the kill, but that'll be it. Yeah, let me move you here, move you up here. That's not going to matter, but what the heck? Oh, our first vote. New districts built by me act as a culture bomb. We'll put 2 dots into it. Bonus production towards preserves. This seems like a good idea. We'll support nature. Yes! Oh, my new district's culture bomb. Okay, so we are going to start spamming the heck out of districts now. Oh, well, stay there then. Okay, I don't think we need to move any further north. This spot still might be good because of the fresh water. You want horses, votes. You're going to be... Oh my god, you're going to get a ton of money. And, oh, you're getting a luxury as well, but yeah, that's okay, dude. Oh, and a vote we're not involved in. Okay. Aid request. We could pop some boats for Eureka. But I think we are going to start getting builders. Alright, so if we move to here, we lose the fish. That's about it, though, and that's not so bad. I mean, either way, there's going to be tons of mountains within our radius. That kind of sucks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we don't get the crabs either. Hold on. Maybe we do change things up a little bit. What if we literally settled in place? The downside is there's 2 tundra tiles over here that suck. But it does give us access to all the sea resources, as well as both irons. I'm not going to say that I'm in love with this location, but I think it's okay. We also get some more dyes. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if it's super duper brilliant, but we're going to go for it. Do I want to start with a builder right away? No, we'll send you a builder from somewhere else. Go ahead and get yourself a monument so that you can expand your borders. This guy's going to be kind of annoying to kill, although he might venture close to these units, and they'll take care of it for me. Well, this seems like a good place for us to put in a cut. I love how many cities we're getting. It's quite nice, despite being on Deity, that we haven't gotten into any early kerfuffles, which is really, really good. We are going to have to... we're going to have to get these cities to start producing. Oh, district, though. Well, we got a couple of districts, and they're going to culture bomb, which is nice. Do I want a district here? Or builder? I mean, I'm running Ilcum, so it's like that, but... I haven't actually unlocked the harbor? We need our government plaza going. Maybe... we still have time for another... enough space for another 2, if not 3 settlers. So the government plaza in our capital will actually be quite nice for that. And you will have to buy some tiles. Campus here. Drop a Thane next to it somewhere. How long is it going to take to do this? Okay, so right now, my Tho won't be able to finish it in time before the policy goes, but if it continues to grow, then it might be okay. I think I am going to start the campus. Let's do it. Okay. All right. So that's it for there. Thank you very much for watching another episode, folks. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.